shouldn't do it in front of people. What if I accidentally show you my stream key or something like that? I have 6 likes and 0 people watching. That's fine. Doing it for me. And oh hey, look, I can see myself. Nice. Okay, so I am live. So hi everyone. Actually, you know what? I'll just ask some people to join first. Just y'all join fast. I've started. I'm just going to copy and paste this everywhere. No, stop! Don't. Started playing my video. I don't know how, but it did. Alright, I still have 0 views. That's fine by me. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I'm definitely not about to cry. And let's get started. So, hey guys, first of all, there's a new style. I used to go with this style, but I figured since I'm coding, you want to see what I'm doing. Hey Ria, can't see you in the chat right now. Like, you can't see it down there, down here. But hey. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing this time is I went to Hackerrank and I saw there's a Hackerrank interview preparation kit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be solving these questions. They have like some. What is this? Yo, Yash, Abhinav, Caddy, what's up? Alright, so I'm going to be solving these warm-up challenges basically, and I'm going to be trying to basically figure out like what to do. I did solve the first one already. It's called the sock merchant. They're like the simplest one. Basically what you're supposed to do is they'll give you an array of integers. This is 1 2 1 2 1 3 2, and what you're supposed to do is you are supposed to find out the number of pairs in for each number. So they're like a count of 3 over here, so there's 1 1 1, so there's 3 ones. And when you put, so you say okay, 1 ka 3 here, and then you say 2 2 2, so there's 3 2s as well, and there's only 1 3. So what happens is you just find the mod 2 and then you return that. It's pretty simple. When you do it yourself, it'll be very easy to do. So the second question is counting valleys. I haven't seen this one yet. Am I zoomed in? Can you zoom? No, that's fine. Okay, Gary is an avid hiker. He tracks his hikes meticulously, paying close attention to small details like topography. During his last hike, he took exactly n steps. Why is the n not being selected? For every step he took, he noted that if it was an uphill, U, or a downhill, D step. Gary's hikes start and end at sea level, and each step up or down represent a 1 unit change in altitude. What? We define the following terms. A mountain is what? Okay, fine, whatever. Input. The first line contains an integer. The second line contains a single string s of n characters that describe his path. Okay, so this 8 is the number of steps, and this should be 8. Like, and the sample output is 1. What the hell does 1 mean? He enters and leaves 1 valley. Went up, went down, and then you came back up. If we represent underscore as sea level, and a step up as / and a step down as /, Gary's hike can be drawn. These two don't count as a valley? What? Okay, fine. let's give it a try. I used Python in the last one. I'm going to use it in this one as well. Complete counting value. It must return an integer that denotes the number of valleys Gary has traversed as the following. I don't care. So okay, let's do this example one first. Yeah, I was working on my game before this. I'm just gonna open up Paint because that's what you do, and it takes up my whole screen for some reason. Just put it on the side. Yeah. Okay, so we have D, then 4 times U, and then D again. So we went down. भाई वो हैकर रैंक है हाँ बिल्कुल है. And then you go up. What the hell is okay, and then down. I don't get this. Okay, so every time you go below sea level, that seems to be a valley, sorry. Yeah, a valley is a sequence of consecutive steps below sea level, starting with a step down from a sea level and ending with a step up to sea level. Okay, so basically this is sea level over here. Just crossed out my entire thing. Every time I go down, I have to count it as one dip. So what I can do is, why did I close Paint? I can just select this and move it away. I select brushes again. And so what I can do is, I can say, okay, down. Every time I see down, I can see 200 OP. What does that mean? Okay, so I can say down is equal to -1 and up is equal to +1. And I start at 0. So what happens is, every time I see D, I'll say okay, -1. And now that my value is negative, the next time it becomes positive or 0. So next time it becomes greater, S becomes greater than equal to 0, I can say okay, increment the valley count by 1. So val equal to 1. Plus equal to 1. We're using Python, there's no plus. You have to call the guys who made Python, I guess. So let's do it. Counting valleys. Okay. So we have a string. How do I split the string into individual string as an arrays? Okay. I was going to use s.split or something. I can just use s sub 0. Okay. I can run a for loop. I can say for I in s. I should clarify right now, I don't know how to use Python. Like, I've never formally learned it. Just learn the syntax from here and there. Alright, so for I in S, what do I want to do? I want to say if I... Why is there a bracket? Okay. If I equals... No. How do you do if statements? D. I don't know. Yeah, that seems to work. Okay, if I equals D, should have a... Nope. I should have a valley count equal to 0 and position equal to 0. So when position is equal to 0, that means that we are at sea level. There's no semicolons in Python. I have a habit, okay, it's acceptable. So we say position minus equal to 1, then no semicolon. Else if I equals U, position plus equals 1, no semicolon. I keep adding this semicolon. and then after you've made the changes, you can say if position is less than 0 and I can have a boolean. So I'll say counting equal to false. The F starts with the capital Y, and counting equals false. I also use not counting, but I've seen people get confused because of that. There's no else if I. Oh, right, there's elif. Do you know why there's elif? It's because Python hates you. Okay, so if it is counting, so we say counting equal to true. Equal to true. No semicolon. But I should have a check first as well. Stop! Okay. If position is greater than equal to 0 and yes, I've already lost like all semblance of context, so I don't know what you said yes to. Counting equal to false, and there should be only 1 0. This is not going to have an effect, it's just going to bother me. And value count plus equal to 1. Return value count. So when I run this, it's probably going to give me an error. It did not. Yay. Okay, let's just submit it. Okay, so we solved the first test case. We got all the outputs as expected. Yay, congratulations. I have 15 points. Why did I get 94%? Okay, I don't care. Python hates you. Yeah, pretty much. That's the answer to this as well. Okay, fine, I got 15 points. What is 96? 96 out of 100 is 94%. Hackerrank hates me, I guess. Okay, jumping on the clouds. Okay, Emma is playing a new mobile game, noob, that starts with consecutively numbered clouds. Some of the clouds that are thunderheads and other are cumulus. Okay, she can jump on any cumulus cloud having a number that is equal to the number of the current cloud plus 1 or 2. So she can jump from like one cloud to the other, or she can skip one cloud, or she can skip 2 clouds. Yeah, that's pretty much what that means. For each game, Emma, determine the minimum number of jumps it will take Emma to jump from her starting position to the last cloud. It is always possible to win the game. Good for her. For each game, Emma will get an array of clouds numbered 0 if they are safe, 1 if they must be avoided. For example, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. Okay. Index from 0 through 6. The number on each cloud is its index in the list, so she must avoid the clouds at indexes 1 and 5. She could 0, 2, 4, 6. So 0, 2, 4, 6. No, 0, 2, and then skip 1, 4, 6. Okay. Otherwise, you can take 0, 2, 3, 4, and then 6. So you have to find the shortest path. Shortest path is simple, I think. This should return 4. Okay, why should it return 4? So you take one jump, you come here. Fine. Then you take one more jump, you come here. So you take one skip jump and then you come here, you take one jump and you skip jump. So I like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's an image over here. I didn't have to explain all that. Waste of my time. Waste of your time. Emma must avoid C sub 2 and C sub 5. 2 and 5. Okay. Right, thundercloud. How can you jump on cumulus clouds? The only thundercloud to avoid is C4. So you jump 1, 2 and 3. Okay. So it's a greedy algorithm basically. I have to keep trying to jump 2 clouds over, and if I can't jump 2 clouds over, I jump 1 cloud over. This is pretty much it. So what is C? Is C the count or the clouds? C equal to list map int. First let's just print C. I'm going to see. Oh, test failed. Obviously test failed. Show me my output. 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Okay. So it's these integers as a list, which is convenient. So what I need to do is I need to say my current position equal to 0. No semicolon. Keep adding semicolons. My end position is equal to length of C. So the number of clouds that I have, like the total number of clouds, that's the index which I have to reach. And I can have a while loop that says while current less than equal to end. So if I haven't reached the end, we have to do stuff. And what is the stuff that we have to do? We say so at the end we have to either add 1 to current, or we have to add 2 to current. So first we check what happens if we add 2. So if I do wait, if current is less than equal to n minus 2 and C current plus 2. So if I haven't reached the end, I just check the end. I'll explain this in drawing, like after this statement, I guess. I just say current plus equal to 2. Else wait, if what did I do? Equal to 0. So if this is walkable, so I'll just walk there. And if I can't, so most likely either I'm at the end of my 2-stepable area, or I can just do this. I can just say else current plus equal to 1 and then just okay, I have to count the number of iterations as well. So I can say steps equal to 0, and at the end of each loop steps plus equal to 1, and then I just have to return this. If this works, oh my god. My output was 6, it expected 4. Why? Why do you expect 4? So you say you jump 1 and then skip, so 2, 3 and then 4. Okay, it should take 4. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4. There are only 4 steps possible. How do you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Why? Did count the? Do I have to count the end? 0, 2, 4, 6. 0, 2, 4, 6. You have to do 3. No, why did I submit? No, I wasn't supposed to submit. Just run it. Okay, this is confusing. Why do only these 2 test cases work? I'll just say if C current plus 1 equals 0, only then add current. And also only increment steps if you did either of these. So no, bad indentation. Alright, what are you doing? LF, right. I like how the whole program becomes a mess. Can you guys hear that? Okay. No response in STD. Why? Steps equal to 0. Index list out of range. Okay. Can say if you have an n minus 1. Oh, fine. What? I found a faster path. Okay. This should be 2. Stop. What is being connected in this thing? Stop. And it's giving me this. Why? Okay, first let's make this len c minus 1. Okay, because c of n minus 1 is like this, the last cloud that we are supposed to reach. And we say less than equal to n minus 1 and current plus 2. Yeah. How? Why? See, I'm getting notifications, but I will refuse to show it to you. Let's just print current every time. So that's a debugging step. Hey Ragini, what's up? Okay. We start at 1. Why do we start at 1? Okay, after incrementing, fine. We start at 1, then we go to 3. What is 3? I'll just do it here. So we go to, we jump first, we say 1, 3, because we skip this, 4, and 6. So why is it checking it again? What's less than equal to? That's why. I submit. Oh my god. It's more test cases than before, at least. Yeah, I've earned a 2nd star in this confetti. Stop. Why did 1 work? So it should take us 3 jumps. And it gave a runtime error. Okay. It started at 0. We said we jump once, jump twice, and then once. Okay, so the runtime error is probably, that's a step I learned from you, if you remember. But this one. Okay, and so we can take step. If we are at the end of our line, do I reduce this? Yo! Did! I don't know what I did, but I did it. Okay, I can explain what I did actually. Debugging print. All right. Always just print whatever is confusing you. That's like programming ka basic wala thing. Okay, this is the previous cloud wala. Get rid of it. Probably went in the corner over there. Okay, we have clouds. You are amazing, Tanuj. Ah, so are you. I love you. Uh, where's the question? I lost the question. Oh my god. Um, okay, so let's just do this in Paint so that I can explain what happened. So 0 means a walkable cloud. So we'll say that's a cloud. Okay, pretend this is a cloud. So this is a walkable cloud, and then we have another walkable cloud, and then we have a thunder cloud. I'm just going to. There's a thunder emoji. I'm going to use it. First time for everything. There's a thunder cloud, and then there's two more walkable clouds. Pretend these are clouds at all. Thanks for teaching me the word cumulus, by the way. Hackerrank teach. You learn something new every day. Okay, so this is our path, and what we want to do is we want to see if we can just skip steps as much as possible. So first what we do is we check 2 steps ahead of us. That was where's my code? So in this line what I want to do is I want to check 2 steps ahead of myself. So what I'm going to do is I'll check my current position is equal to 0. Sorry, I'm just going to write cur is equal to 0. So I check cur plus 2, which is this point, and I see, oh, there's a thundercloud. So that was that condition, and what this condition is if current is less than end minus 1. So end is the length of this whole thing, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 clouds, and but Python is 0 indexed. 0 indexed basically means what does it mean? It means that indexes start from 0. So it's actually going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So len of clouds minus 1 means basically 6. And now I want to see that if my current position is 5, because if it is 5, how am I going to check 2 clouds ahead of me? There's nothing over here. I'll fall down. And if you have read Jack and the Beanstalk, falling down is not favorable. So that is the upper if condition. Else, so if you find a thundercloud or you are at this point, so you should only check 1 step ahead of you. And what is 1 step ahead of me? It's a cloud. Yay, so I can do it. I can go here. But yeah, so that's what that means. If you're over here and there's like a cloud in front of you, go for it. And I only incremented the steps in this loop. Normally what I would do is I would increment steps outside the if else statement, and the reason I would do it inside the if else for this case is because what if, let's say for example, in a Ben Shapiro coming out, Jesus Christ, let's say we are where's the thunder thing, thunder shape? Yeah, so this is 1 and we are over here. So we check 2 steps in front of us, nothing happens. Then we check 1 step in front of us, and there's still a problem. So what do? We don't take a step, right? So that's why I didn't increment step. If you want this to be a little more safe, if you're worried that somebody will put in the wrong kind of values, you can have another integer called error counter equal to 0, and why, and then set an upper limit to the number of error counts you allow. Let's just say if it is greater than 5. Alright, and in every if statement, if steps is incremented, you want to say error counter is error counter is equal to 0. So if you're taking steps, there's no error, so you just reset it to 0. Yes, and then you say error counter is equal to plus equal to 1. So what happens is, if it goes through the entire loop, and at the end of every loop the value of error counter should be equal to 1. But if it doesn't go into if and it doesn't go into elif, the value of error counter will get incremented, and if it reaches 5, then the loop just stops, so you don't get stuck in an infinite loop. If I submit this code, it's going to fail all the test cases. Why? Compiler message wrong answer? Is it listening to me? So what? Is it because I'm printing current? My output is 0. Why is steps not being incremented? Okay, this is a new problem. Oh, okay, I got it. It's steps less than 5. Error less than 5. Fine. When I run this, now it'll work. Look at that. Sample case. I have to submit it again, otherwise I'm gonna have an ego problem. Run! See? Smartest person in the world. Jumping in the clouds. Okay, let's go to the next challenge. I wasted a lot. God damn it, I submitted it again. Fine. Counting values, warm up. Why am I getting so excited? It's the warm up interviews. Warm up questions. Okay, repeated string. Laila. What kind of name is Laila? Has a string S of lowercase English letters that she repeats infinitely many times. Okay, so she's like a 4-year-old child. Given an integer n, find and print the number of letter A's in the first n letter of Laila's infinite string. Okay. For example, if the string is ABCAC and n is equal to 10, the substring we consider is ABCAC ABCAC. Okay, twice basically. So if you're doing this in C instead of Python, you can just loop around using a modulus operator. I'm going to do it in Python also, but there might be a better, faster way. There are 4 occurrences of A in the string. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, fine. There's 4. So S is a string to repeat. N is the number of characters to consider. This should be simple. ABA 10. And so it happens 7 times. And if you have A and you write... Is that a billion? I don't know how many zeros are there in a billion. I don't want to count. Alright, repeated string. So what we can do is water break. Fine, repeated string. So we can write a for loop. For I in range n. So I'm basically looping from 0 through n. I don't know who in Python was like, Oh, I'm not gonna make for loops at all. I'm gonna make for each loops. Like for loops are just for each loops. Just go the C++ route. Oh my god. Should be doing this in C++, but I just want to be like type safe. For I in range n, what do we want to do? We want to return a count equal to 0. Not equal to 0. It's no, not equal to 0 semicolon. If s I mod len s, going to do something wrong. I promise. Sorry, is equal to a. Then count plus plus. No, count plus equal to 1. There's no plus plus. Why is there plus plus? Oh my god. There's no operator overloading in Python either. Imagine if this works first try. See, I'm hedging my bets. Yo! Yeah. Has to run a million times, right? Is there formula I can make? No. 10 to the power 12 for 25% of the test cases, n less than equal to 10 to the power 6. Okay, so it timed out because it doesn't want to run the loop how many ever number this is. So for that, what we can do is we'll have to become mathematicians. Let's see. So what I like to do is we have a string which is, let's say it's A, B, C, B, A. Okay, and we have a whole bunch of a number. Okay, we have n equal to, let's say, a big number of zeros. How many zeros are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 zeros. So A, B, C, B, A is also 5. So if there are 2 A's in 5, 2 is to 5, then how many A's is in that number? Is proportionate to x raised x is to, I'm just going to write n. So can we do 2 by 5 is equal to x by n? 2n by 5 is equal to x. So 20, how much ever this is. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Should be simple. So instead of saying for I in range n, so I don't have to repeat the whole thing a million times. I have to do it only how many ever characters are in len s. So I have to do it len s times. If I equals a, we count plus plus and return count divided by len s into n. This should work. This is maths. 6.6. What? Why? Okay. Let's print all the values. I guess. Print count. Yeah, it's 440. I'm gonna do this for 20 more minutes. My debug output is 2. Okay, so then what is this? Is the formula wrong? So count divided by length. So I should do count into a yes. Maybe I don't know. Is it BODMAS or PEMDAS? Nothing happens. I'm just going to put brackets. Why? Almost click submit code over there. Like, just fine. Print count. Let me just try to print out what formula I'm printing. So print count plus sorry, star plus n plus slash plus len s. So if this works, you have to convert everything into a string. Just do it yourself. Look at that. I have to compound functions now because of you. Hackerrank developers. Okay, 2 into 10 by 3. 2 into 10 by 3. Okay, fine. I can work with that. I can say you round it up. Is there a round function? Two decimal digits. I don't know, 0 decimal digits. I don't want any decimals in this. Seeing this? Got it. If I return a floating point value, it doesn't work. But if I what is this? Okay, I failed all the test cases except for these. Why? Maybe I don't have to round the value. Maybe I just do +1. Okay, is there like some background noise coming? What is this now? Can't convert non-string with explicit base. What does that mean? Oh, comma 0. Okay, fine. Alright, getting some background interference. Key? Rounding was the right answer. Okay. 1 second. Okay, hopefully the noise problem is better. I can't say sorted, but it's better. What is this happening? Okay, sample test cases. Doing something wrong though. And I can't even see which test cases have failed. रुलाएगा पक्का. हाँ, सच में रुलाएगा. I don't know, how many hackos do I have? What is a hacko? Is it in my profile? Oh, I have 207. Okay, I can just unlock all of them. What the? Oh, right. So what is my output? Just copy this. Test against custom input. Run code. I forgot what the expected output was. think I unlocked test case 5. That's the ones I have unlocked. Yeah, I see 0, I see 1. One 64280. Okay, remember this. 164280. Please be 164280. 164281. Okay. Why was it 164281? Okay, let's print this value. I might have to create my own rounding function. Yeah, thanks for that, Abhinav. Here. Real G. Yeah, I know. What? Where? This is being rounded. You can tell me that I'm missing a bracket. Like Python is supposed to be able to do that. Your output. Alright, I want to see what it is before rounding. So I'm supposed to get 0. I'm getting 164280. Okay. Fine, let's do it with 3. Because it's obviously happening because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? Fine, let's just do it with 3. Hopefully we can figure it out. It was... But that 3 wala shouldn't have worked then. Maybe we can figure out like how to round it better. We can say it was ABA and n was equal to 10. So according to our formula, that would be 2 by 3 into 10, which is 20 by 3, which is 6.6 recurring. Yeah, 3 6 are 18, and then you have to carry over. So 2 by 3 into 10. Damn, this is a warm-up solution. Warm-up problems. ABA. How do we do this then? There has to be a better formula then. Maybe without using ratio and proportion. So we say ABA so maybe we can't directly extrapolate. Wait, should I do a mod function? Maybe I have to do a mod function first. Because obviously it's not going to be a direct thing. So maybe I can say mult is equal to len s, no, n mod len s count is equal to count multiplied by mult wait, no, it's n minus n mod len s, and I have to store this as well. what do I call this then? Leftover is equal to n mod len s, n minus leftover, and then I can say count plus equal to what? It has to be related to leftover. Maybe I can run another for loop. I can say, oh, now that range wala thing comes. Okay, it's still less iterations, thankfully. So this will give me a more accurate answer. Sorry, range leftover. My keyboard is all over the place, typing double sometimes. If si, then you increment count by 1 and then you just return count. So this is one way. Look at that, got it. This is worse. Okay, why did I fail test case 0 then? ABA. My output is 19? Why is it 19? How did it work there and it didn't work here? I don't know, it's a print leftover, it should be below. Okay, so my leftover is 1. Maybe mult 10 minus 1, 9. And count happens. Wait, I'll just print count as well. GFC वाले का actual answer 1642281 था. You said 1642280 था. Which test case? 12. Okay. नहीं 1642280 है. Okay, so I want to just debug all my code. Like right after I assign leftover, I'll print leftover. Here I'll print mult, and here, and before multiplying, I want to print count. So if by my calculations I am correct, what should happen is it's going to say, let's extrapolate this to 10. And let's say ABA, so 1, 2, 3. Then ABA, ABA, so 3 times. It's going to happen. So basically the value of mult should be 9. And this should happen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 into 9. This makes no sense. Wait, how does 6 into 9 give me that big that small a number? Let's just check. $192. Okay, fine. Okay, so 9 doesn't work. N minus leftover divided by the length of the... Okay, fine. This is the same problem all over again, but... Okay, because it's a float. Alright, this is going to be the last one, last problem that I'm solving. After this, I'll just wrap up. Yo! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Everybody in the chats, 100, 100, 100, 100. There are only 4 people in the chats. Yo! Got it! Woo! There's some magic over here. I don't even know what I did. I had to divide by s, the length of the string. So basically it wasn't supposed to be 6 in... Sorry. It was never going to be 6 into 9. First of all, it's going to be 2 into 9. Why do I have this? Okay. So m was equal to... How much? M was equal to 9 because n mod ln s was 1. So 10 minus 1, 9. And so when I got 9, I had to do 2 into 9, right? Wrong. I didn't have to do 2 into 9. What I had to do was 2 into 9 divided by the length of the string. Because this string is 3 something's long. And this was also supposed to be by 3. So 2 into 9 by 3, which is 2 into 3, 6. And there are 6 A's in the string. Magic. And that's why it works for all test cases. So I think this was like the most productive thing I've ever done. Like most productive stream I've ever had. In the next one, where's my okay. So we did the warm-up challenges. When I click proceed, it's going to take me to... We're going to be doing arrays. And I think this is going to be the most important one. According to this, 70% of companies test this subject. So, I don't know, tell your friends, I guess. 2D array is DS. What is DS? Data structures. Fine, it's an hourglass problem. You have to find the 16 hourglass in AR. Okay, so you have to find the number of hourglasses or something like that, I guess. That's fine. We'll do that next time. So we'll just go to this line by line. I'll even do a stream for tips and guidelines, I guess. But yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time, and share this with your friends if you had fun. Hopefully we'll do all 5 of the array problems as well, even though the warm-up challenges were easy, and this is easy, then 2 mediums and 1 hard. So pray for me, I guess. And I'll see you guys in 2 days, I guess. 2-3 days, whatever. I will figure that bit out, and I will see you guys then. But do subscribe so that you'll be reminded. So I'm going to end